Getting kicked out in front of
Myron and
14,000
Fresh.
people.
Can I, with all due
Ridiculous.
respect, can we have a
What the fuck out
discussion
there, man?
though
What the fuck,
on
man?
what you would consider a nice guy? Like what are those qualities? Because I think that where I'm trying to come from is not so black and white. Like what can we teach men?
The gray area.
What is the gray area? How can you be both? Because I know that both of you are kind men, but you display traits of competency, such as you own your own business, you're very successful, you're very hardworking. I would argue that the traits that women are looking for are those that you display.
Before we move on to that topic, did anyone else have anything on the chivalry thing before we move on to that one? She was trying to talk.
I've been trying to talk for a while.
Yeah.
For future reference, could you call on me when I raise my hand? Because I'm not the type of person to budge in or interrupt anybody.
Understandable.
So when you're ready to call on me, please do.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna say?
So I have a rebuttal regarding a prior topic.
Which was?
So going back to the fact that women have more options and all that such. So what I believe is that who set that system up? It's not like, naturally, like you said, around 75% of men go to just a bunch of, I'm sorry, let me go back with that. Men tend to go to just a bunch of women. It's obvious it's going to happen that we're going to get a bunch of options, and we can't accept everybody. We're just going to accept who we see as ideal, and that goes both ways. I know that you would pick the ideal woman in your mind, and why is it wrong for us to pick the ideal man?
Well, women don't earn their abundance.
Can you elaborate, please?
So, for example, you're 18 years old, right?
Yes, sir.
You are unemployed right now. You can be on a boat tomorrow with a bunch of millionaires. Me, on the other hand,
technically,
I'll have to buy the boat. I'll have to get it chartered. I have to pay for it. There's certain opportunities that women are afforded simply by being females that men would never be able to get.
Is that abundance for us though?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
It's an experience, but is that really ours? Is that us? Do we own that?
No, yes. I would agree with that.
Women have options that men will never.
No,
ever
I agree
experience.
with that.
So
but you make it seem like it's like you said, abundance as if I don't know. Maybe I understood you. I don't know. Maybe I understood you wrong.
Yeah, you did. What I mean by this is that men have to earn their abundance, and what I mean by that, a man that can attract a lot of women is doing a lot of things right.
Yeah.
A woman that can attract a lot of men didn't have to earn that. If she's attractive enough, she was born that way. Cool, fantastic. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen a bunch of dumb girls that have rich boyfriends or a rich guy that they're dating.
Yeah.
Competence is not necessary for women, but it is necessary for men. So we're not the same.
That I would 100% agree with that.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
it's, I mean, that's why. Does that answer your question? Women, I mean, you're the one that brought this up. Does that answer?
I'm sorry, I was distracted. I'm going to be honest. Could you repeat that, please?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Whoa, there was
We're
moving
gonna move on,
chairs.
but he answered the question for you.
Yeah, because I mean,
it's okay. Anything else on that?
No.
Proves my point even more. I'll be honest with y'all. A lot of you guys have not made good arguments whatsoever, but no one cares because you're females. Competence is not
That's
required
your opinion.
in females.
No, I'm honestly, for me, I
gave you a chance to make a.
Why do you get so angry so fast?
No.
No,
It's not about getting angry. It's about.
It's like you get.
I
so
gave you
tensed
a
up.
bunch of opportunities to make competent arguments, and you
Yeah.
failed every time.
How do you know that?
Because you.
Who said that? That's only you.
It's on camera.
Yeah,
It's on camera.
It's 2 hours
Yeah, and
into the
that's your
show.
audience. They're not my audience, so it's like.
You know what? Ask the audience, man.
You're speaking
No, I don't need
to the
ask
audience.
the
and us.
audience. I respect the audience, but that's your opinion.
It's the audience.
We've given you the opportunity on
Yeah, but
multiple
who
occasions.
says I'm wrong though?
See, you're not even letting me finish. You are incorrect.
Go ahead.
I debunked. I said, hey, I lined it out from A to Z. Why women killed chivalry and romance. I talked about online dating. I talked about the globalized sexual marketplace. I talked about the abundance of options that women have, which makes them more selective. Because if I got a bunch of guys hitting me up in California when I'm in New York, well, the guys that are local to New York and me, if they're not hot enough and the guys in California are better, I have more options, I'm going to go to them. So that has directly influenced that women have less of a tolerance for losers. Nice guys, a lot of the times, don't meet the same things that women want. So if another guy in another state has more is more attractive, I'm going to go to that. That's all I'm saying. Women kill chivalry because they have more options nowadays. The whole argument started because I said romance and chivalry is dead. Women killed it. And I said that in today's day and age, it's even more so pronounced because of online dating and Instagram.
And also, it could be the illusion.
Hold on. Let's see if you have anything for that. What did I say that was incorrect about that?
You said I'm wrong. I made the points that was wrong. That wasn't like,
No, I'm saying you didn't debunk anything I said.
No, because I mean I don't really care about that
The-
point. You know,
there-
it's like
That's
okay,
what
sure.
you quite literally got angry about in the beginning. Why we even had this discussion?
I didn't get angry. I get passionate. You get angry. So it's not about that. It's like both parties. But yes, sure, women killed it. I'll agree with you if you want me to. But they both have their standards. They both have their
You
contributes.
can have your opinion.
So there you go. You said that I'm wrong. I didn't make good points, but
You
I
didn't.
made some good points and I made some maybe bad points. But so do you.
You didn't make any point.
I think
Oh,
there are
I guess I didn't
holes.
make no
I think
point.
there are holes that are missing in your argument, Myron, with all due respect. I think that, yes, women are more picky because from an evolutionary standpoint, we have to be. There are certain things that women look for. Does that mean that because we killed chivalry? Because women have always been sexually selective.
Yeah, but I'm
So-
saying it's more pronounced in 2023.
Yeah, and you're 30 and single right now, so with no ring.
Chris.
I'm sorry. I thought on your platform you tell men not to get
disregard what he
not to
said.
get married.
Disregard
So
what he said. What I'm saying, well, men and women is different. But what I'm saying is that my argument is that
I would marry the
chivalry-
nice guy then? Is that what you're saying?
No, I am saying, going back to what I was saying is that chivalry and romance is dead, and it's even more so pronounced in the social media age where women have more options.
I don't see how chivalry was killed by women. I don't
We
see
just
how.
broke it down.
Women literally punish nice guys.
My God, it's both parties. Can we move on
Define
from this point
punish.
or we can't?
I
Because
think
like if you want me to agree, sure, women killed it, but I
It's
want to
not
move on
about
to the
it
next
being
point.
both parties. I'm saying women stimulated and started it. Women have more responsibility.
Men had a role in that. Women can't
But
just
who's
go
more
kill
responsible? Who's more responsible
Both
for the death of
parties.
chivalry? No,
Sure.
it is
it. Both
women.
parties.
It's his women.
You hate women so much. Why? Why do you hate women so much?
No,
Like,
they
who
made
hurt
it.
you
They
so
made it in the
bad?
beginning.
The shirt
They
says
made
it.
it very clear
if
they
I
don't
make
hate
a
them.
criticism, a valid criticism about how
Well,
women
that's
do
your
things,
point. That's your point
how
of
does
view
that mean
saying
I
that
hate them?
you're valid. You making your point valid. You know that you saying to yourself that I'm valid. If I say to myself that I'm valid, then I'm valid too. Who's saying that you're valid? You know
you
what I'm
have to
saying?
have points and statistics to back up
Personally,
your
Yeah,
points.
why do you
that's
feel like
true,
you're more
but you're
valid?
older though. You're older. Your mentality is from where you were born, and it's the things that you've seen. The things that I've seen is different. The things my generation have seen is kind of different. I understand, but at the same time, you stuck in a mentality that's like that's your point of view. You know
well,
what
how
I'm
do you
saying?
how do you
How
have
am I wrong?
wait? How do you have a statistic that chivalry is dead?
I didn't say
Is it
you're
dead in the
wrong.
big cities? Is it dead
No.
in the Midwest? Is it dead in
Right.
Europe? Is it dead
In
across the
general-
world?
in
Can we just
general,
agree that people
it
have
is
different
dead
experiences?
There you
because,
go.
but hold on, your
Definitely not done
personal
Romania.
experiences might not necessarily reflect how the world works.
Yeah.
What I am simply saying is that chivalry and romance is dead, and the reason why is because women are more sexually selective. Instagram,
The reason
social
why
media,
is because
can I finish
women
my
are
point? Can I finish
bandwagging
my point?
around
Can I finish
other
my point?
thought women.
Can I finish my point?
Which is what you want to
Yeah, let him finish.
See what I mean? When
Let
I'm
him
saying,
finish.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
make
let
a-
him finish.
I'm trying to
I'm
like
so sorry about that.
articulate what I'm saying, but you're not
Baby, you haven't
listening. You're
given-
just talking.
I've been raising my hand for like 20 minutes and you haven't picked on me. So yeah, I'm speaking. Is there a problem?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Whose platform are you on?
Yeah.
But you invited her though.
You want 8 girls? Oh, okay.
Shut up, bitch!
I don't know what is your problem?
Yo no tengo
She
un
doesn't have
problema,
a problem.
papi.
She
I
just
don't
wanna
have a
speak her
problem.
mind.
I really want to be vocal on this
Every time I've
podcast.
given you a chance to speak, you've said things that don't necessarily make sense, or you don't have
That's
a
your
point.
opinion.
or a
No, I
counterpoint.
haven't. I promise you, I barely speak.
You know what? Let's see what you got to say. Go ahead.
I deadass would just wanted to say that
Go ahead.
I feel like people, like men and women, we need to understand that we have different experiences and that there's a lot of women that go after different lifestyles. So there's some women that definitely want a man to provide and to pay for everything and this and that. But there's some women that actually want to help, to be there, to actually like love
Right.
and take care of their man. Most women are not like that.
What if I told you a majority of women want a man that's a provider?
That's them. That's just their.
No, that's me, baby. Let's go.
A majority of women want a provider. That's a fact.
I mean,
So-
every woman should want that, but at the same time, you should have your own life too. You know what I'm saying? You should be providing for the world as well. Like it's cool. Like you having kids, that's you. You know, having a ministry, that's you having a service. So if your man is going out and providing, that's cool. But if she wants to go ahead and provide for the world as well, that's her too. Both are right. So it's up to the
Women, most of the time, don't want to be the primary breadwinners in their relationship.
Okay, maybe I'll do.
Really?
So,
Are you most women? Are you most women?
No, not most women. Sure.
So why are you
can
making an
say-
argument for the
Gotcha,
exception
gotcha.
or a
Most
minority?
women, most women. Sure, yeah, sure.
So wait,
So what are you arguing then? If you're
No,
going to
I'm
make an argument for an
saying-
exception to the rule, then why are you arguing?
Okay,
Bruh.
there's exceptions. Yeah.
See what I
there's
mean now when I say
exceptions.
competence isn't your thing?
There's exception, but I'm
Bruh.
saying there's exception though. Like
The
it's not
exception is
all
irrelevant.
women.
It's irrelevant because a
Right.
majority of women overwhelmingly want a provider that
Right.
pays
Majority,
most of the bills.
but not all.
Did we say all?
No. I'm just saying
A
that's it.
staggering majority.
That's it. Yeah.
So we're not talking about
I
things that are
agree.
statistically insignificant. So why are you bringing it up?
I don't know. I just
That's what I'm
just
talking
trying to
about.
say that there's exceptions.
That's what I'm
That's it.
talking about.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So did you make your point before? I still I don't know why you needed to interject that when I was simply explaining why romance and chivalry is dead.
I just honestly, I feel like
Merch.
social media, because this is how I feel. I feel like women do care about men and what they think and how they like.
Really, but you keep interrupting.
Papi, que tú quieras que yo diga, o sea,
Esto
esto es tuyo. Si tú quieres que yo me calle,
Sí, sí, sí.
yo me
English, please.
callo.
English,
I'll
please.
shut up if you want me to shut up, but it's
No,
like
finish your point. Go ahead. I'm just finding it interesting that this is what you were trying so hard to get in, but it's not necessarily aligning with what I was trying to say earlier. But go ahead. It's not refuting it either, but continue.
I'm not saying it's gonna align with what you're saying. I'm saying
doesn't
it's
refute
my
either.
it's my point. It's just what I want to say. You know, I want to say that different people have different lifestyles that they want to achieve. So making a general point off women is really detrimental to all women because you may say, okay, all women want a bad boy, but I'm over here giving the nice guys a chance and they treating me bad because they think that I want a bad boy. I don't.
Then hide your tits, man.
Hide my tits.
I never said all.
There's nothing wrong
I
with
just
that.
said that
What's
women
wrong
in
with that?
general
This is how
prefer
I want to look.
bad
I
boys.
feel sexy. I feel beautiful.
And again,
Wait, that
it's
made no
the
sense. Why would you even make
traits.
that comment? That was dumb.
Who?
About her tits. That's dumb.
Who made the comment?
Who was it? Hide
Me.
her tits. What does that have to do with anything?
Because bad boy wants tits, man.
That's
Everybody
not
wants
true.
tits.
Everybody,
I don't
every
care.
man
I don't
wants
care
tits.
what
Do
you
you want a
want,
guy?
papi.
Bro, I
Do you want? Does nice guys want guys?
Like,
the heck?
All
That
right.
doesn't make
Um,
sense.
Did you finish your point?
Chris, you got chill, bro.
Again, it didn't refute
Man.
like what I was saying.
You want to go on with the next topic? Go on, papi. You go on.
Look, I don't need the disrespect, okay,
I'm
and I
not
don't need the sarcasm.
disrespecting.
Again, I was trying to make a point, and I thought that you were going to go ahead and say something that refute my point, but you didn't. You made be honest with you, a nonsensical claim that everyone has different experiences. Cool, but the world works in generalities. Women typically want a certain archetype of man. Women are attracted to very biologically programmed things in men. You making an argument for a minority of women that might not want that, that's irrelevant, just like what she said before.
So, okay. So let's say women do want a man that provides.
Yes,
What do you want me to say to that then?
that's the truth.
That's the truth.
But you're making an argument for some don't. Some want to be, contribute as well.
What's the bad point then? If I do want a man that's going to be there for me and is going to love me and is going to provide for me and show his love other than ways that are sexual, how does that make me?
I'm confused. You're proving his point further. You want a provider?
She just wanted to talk, man. If I'm being 1,000.
Yeah.
She
No.
just wanted to talk.
You're acting
No,
as if
not at all.
as if a man
She just
doesn't
wanted to
doesn't
Not at all.
demand
because-
shit from a woman though.
Yeah, because you're
That's my
demanding sex
problem.
out of me.
Get the
But
fuck outta here. It's not
what's
even
the
sex.
problem?
It's not even sex. A lot of men demand a lot of stuff from a woman as well. Get out
Like
of
what?
here, man.
Like
A
what?
lot of women, you gotta do this. You gotta cook. You gotta clean. You gotta take care. You gotta be able to hold your own. And the thing is, you can ask me, but don't ask me for too much because then you're leeching off of me. And in this day and age, if you don't hold your own, some way, some sort of shape or form financially,
No.
in Miami,
No,
in
fuck.
Miami at least, because I'm born and raised here.
That's
the thing
one
is,
city though out of how many
okay,
fucking
but I'm talking about from my. The thing is, I'm talking about from my
I never lived
experience.
nowhere
If you can't hold your own,
Okay.
you're a
All right,
bum.
I understand
you're
that, but
lazy
you
and
do
you can't do
realize that
shit.
you're.
There's
but you
your
do realize-
experience.
My
Hold on,
point.
stop. You do realize that your experience
Men don't only
might
provide
not
stuff.
necessarily reflect how the world works.
Yeah,
I'm not just only talking about the
that's
world. The thing is,
stats of
men
one
realize
city.
that a lot of things that
Because
men
you're-
provide, women
you're-
provide as well.
Hold on, again.
You realize you're made
limited-
from a mother. A lot of the
Can you
shit
stop-
that you
can
learned
stop
from was
talking
from a
for 2
woman.
seconds? Can you stop talking for 2 seconds?
Go ahead.
You
Shannon.
do understand that your
Go ahead,
20
sir.
years,
Shut up, bitch.
your 20 years of limited life experience might not necessarily reflect how the world works. Do you understand that? Because you're talking about your life experience in Miami. That's a very nuanced and specific data set to pull from your personal experience, but that might not work how the world works.
Yeah, it's that stats of one city of a million.
And
I mean,
her personal experience, which is, I mean,
what
come
was
on.
that? What was the topic again? Sorry, I'm a little.
See, a lot of girls are arguing. What are you trying to say?
Okay.
Let her finish. What are you going to say? Please pay attention when I respond this time, though.
I'm sorry. So respectfully, I believe that what you said was very contradicting,
Such as?
concerning when it comes to chivalry and the providers. I mean, the case being, if the majority of women want a provider, wouldn't that mean the majority of women? I'm sorry, let me govern my thoughts. I know where I'm going with this. Bear with me.
Have you ever had a dream?
Have
you ever had a dream?
I'm getting there. So, come back to me. I am very